Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. And welcome to the Sajdah channel. It's Saturday morning. It's time for our Sajdah Saturday morning coffee talk, where we talk about life, love, and business. So sit back, check out these commercials while we're waiting for everybody else to get in the room, and we'll get into it. I'll see you on the other side.
O Allah, guide me among those whom Thou hast guided thee right, and preserve me among those whom Thou hast preserved, and befriend me among those whom Thou hast befriended. Bless me in whatsoever Thou dost grant me, and deliver me from the evil of what Thou hast judged. Surely Thou judgest, and none can judge against Thee, and he whom Thou befriendest is not disgraced. Blessed art Thou, O Lord, and exalted be Thee above what they set up besides Thee. I bear witness, nothing deserves to be served besides Thee, and I bear witness that Muhammad is Thy servant and apostle. Amen.
I have told you the first part of my life, I was a farmer in Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Nobody there was looking at me blind and you thought that I would ever be a scientist teaching the world.
Yes, sir.
See, it is time that brings all that.
Assalamu alaikum, family. Welcome to the Sajdah channel. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. How y'all doing with all this transition? We got hit with a bunch of stuff like all at once, like daylight savings time, which meant that now it gets dark before, sometimes 5 o'clock. So that's like a energetic and emotional shift, right? And then we went through the whole election thing, and that was a very intense and emotional time. We've had lots of um, celebrity deaths and takedowns. That's been emotional. And then it just like got cold overnight. Like it was, we were here in Chicago, we were in like the 60s, which is rare, like for October and November. And then all of a sudden it's like the next day it just snowed like crazy. And so that right happened. And then now we're rolling into the holidays. And so we have to just be honest with ourselves and keep up with that. One thing about those of us that are survivors and who just are determined not to live life as a victim, we kind of tend to keep rolling, and we neglect or even don't pay attention to the little energetic nuances that are happening inside of our body as a result of some of the environmental things that we're going through. And so it's important, to even make sure that we are acknowledging that as well. So I have a video I want to show you guys. Every once in a while, I like to just motivate us and keep us uplifted. The idea is to just be able to change our emotional states. Y'all know I can't snap my fingers like that. To change it and control it. So you don't want to ever let it be a situation where, I call them mercenaries, where a mercenary can come in and see that they can manipulate you emotionally because you are allowing them to just kind of pull your strings and adjust your emotional state. What you want to do is make sure that you are able to manage and deal with your own emotional states. Because some days you're going to wake up in a funk. You got to know what to do about that. As my grandmother would say, some days you're going to wake up on the other side of the bed or the wrong side of the bed. With that being the case, you got to know what to do mentally with yourself, what kinds of conversations to have with yourself to take yourself to that higher vibration. If you wake up in a certain kind of mood and you really want to be in a different kind of mood, you got to know what to do with yourself here, or in your meditation, or in your prayer, or just whatever. One of the things that I love, that I gain a lot of strength from, is meditating on my antiquity. What I'm finding is that there are so many treasures and so much beautiful energy and untapped stuff when I go into my history as a being, if you will. So sometimes I'll do a meditation and I'll try my best to think back to the creator, and I'll find a way to connect myself to that. I'll kind of float myself through triple darkness and just let everything go, let all the stress, and I just see it falling off of me. We'll do, what I'll do one day? I'll do it one day next week, where we'll take ourselves through that meditation that I created. I have a number of different prayers and meditations that I've developed over the years, and my friends that are close to me, they will call me and say, hey, you got one for this, or you got one for that. And so I think I've shared a couple here on the channel, and I'm going to share this one. I call it ancient energy, or triple darkness is what I call it. And just allowing yourself to float through triple darkness and allowing everything that you've accumulated over time to just fall off of you. And whatever you're seeing in that triple darkness as you're moving through it, you might see the mother wheel, you might see stars, you might see faces, and you just let that just go. And so we'll do that. And then just saying, to tap into your purpose here on earth, I think you have to go someplace beyond or before you were here on this earth. And so we'll talk about that. I'm going to think about which days we're going to go live next week, because I have the capacity to go quite a few days. We'll definitely do a special Thanksgiving live at 6 a.m. on Thanksgiving Day. We'll do Friday and Saturday as planned. And let's think about Wednesday. But on one of those days, we're going to do the triple darkness meditation. All right. So anyway, I want you to check out this video that I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to come back, because there's something that somebody told me that I didn't make clear. And I couldn't tell if it was whether or not I didn't make it clear, or if the person's money psychology tapped in, because that happens to us too, right? You know, we see a number or a dollar sign, and our money psychology clicks in. It's either, oh, that ain't nothing, I got that, and you write a check. Or it could be, oh man, I can't afford that. One day I will, though. I'm gonna win the lottery. Or it could be, man, she crazy. Ain't nobody got that. You know, we do all kind of stuff. Anyway, but I want to talk about that too when we come back. But we're going to talk about, let's vibrate to this video where we want to keep our dreams alive, our thoughts alive. And I've told you all many times that when you start feeling a desire in your heart, start to examine that desire and see where the origin of that is. Because a lot of times we'll take it as a desire, but it's really a divine calling or something like that. Okay. So we'll be right back. Let's check this out.
I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream, that dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. That some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself and say, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why did this have to happen to me? For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. There are rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us.
It's very important for you to believe that you are the one. Most people, they raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves. That a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation. And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? One is because of fear. The fear of failure. What if things don't work out? And the fear of success. What if they do and I can't handle it? These are not risk takers.
You spend so much time with other people. You spend so much time trying to get people to like you. You know other people more than you know yourself. You studied them. You know about them. You want to hang out like them. You want to be just like them. And you know what? You've invested so much time in them, you don't know who you are. I challenge you to spend time by yourself.
It's necessary that you get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning.
When you become the right person, what you do is you start separating yourself from other people. You begin to have a certain uniqueness. As long as you're following other people, as long as you're being a copycat, you will never, ever be the best copycat in the world. But you will be the best you could be. I'm telling you to define your value.
That everybody won't see it, that everybody won't join you, that everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that you are an uncommon breed. It's necessary that you align yourself with people and attract people into your business who are hungry, people who are unstoppable and unreasonable, people who are refusing to leave life just as it is and who want more. The people that are living their dream of finding winners to attach themselves to. The people that are living their dreams of a people that know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them.
If you want to be more successful, if you want to have and do stuff you ain't never done before, number two, I'm asking you to invest in you. To invest in you.
Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. That you don't have to go through life being a victim. And even though you face disappointments, you have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself.
This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it, period.
No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it.
I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities.
And some of you right now, you want to be, you know what I'm saying? You want to go to the next level. I want to counsel. I want to be an engineer. I want to be a doctor. Listen to me. You can't get to that level. You can't get to the level economically where you want to be until you start investing in your mind. You're not reading books. I'm challenging y'all to go to conferences. I dare you to invest time. I dare you to be alone. I dare you to spend an hour getting to know yourself. When you become who you are, when you become the person that you were created to be, designed to be who you were designed to be, when you become an individual, what you do is you take yourself and you start separating yourself from other people. I challenge you to get to a place where people don't like you, it don't even bother you no more. Why? Because you're not concerned with trying to make them happy, because you're trying to blow up. You're trying to get to the next level. I need you to invest in your mind. Invest in your mind. If you still talk about your dream, if you still talk about your goal, but you have not done anything, just take the first step.
That you can make your parents, you can make your school proud. You can touch millions of people's lives, and the world will never be the same again because you came this way. Don't let nobody steal your dream. After we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through. What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and saying to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Y'all heard that, right? It's not over until I win. Repeat after me. It's not over until I win. One more time. It's not over until I win. It's not over until I win. It's not over until I win. It ain't over until I win. It is not over until I win. It is not over until I win. It's not over until I win. Program that into your mind. Program that into your subconscious mind. It's not over until I win, because winning is your goal. I don't care what has happened. I don't care what threatens to happen. I don't care how many people abandon you, don't like you, don't deal with you, don't mess with you no more. I don't care if they giving you the silent treatment. I don't care what it is. It ain't over until you win. And then here's the other key. Programming that into your mind, but then also making sure that what you want to win is of God. I'm going to say it again. Make sure that you design your goals and what you want to win is of God. Make sure that what you want to win is of God. Don't think about breaking a law and then saying it ain't over till I win. It's over until you win and you got a righteous goal. It ain't over till you win. It ain't over till you win. Okay. This is what I wanted to also mention to you guys that I don't think that I made clear. Some of you all have inquired about sponsorships for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad House. You got a sponsorship deck and you felt really intimidated by the numbers for whatever reason. You had an emotional reaction to the numbers. Keep in mind what I'm showing you, which I think I've said before, is that we can customize something to fit your budget. So let's say you look at the front living room where the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Martin Luther King and so many other incredible, iconic people from our community met with him in, and you see, oh, that's $100,000. I've said plenty times that if you got 5,000, you could go in on that room. So when you walk up to that room, there's nothing that says that we can't have a long list of sponsors who contributed to that room. Okay, so I want to make sure that I make that clear, because some of you all, I guess, didn't really understand that, or maybe I didn't make it clear to my my reps. Either way, it's on me for not ensuring that the communication was clear. But whatever you have, I've offered to put together a Zoom conference call with you to walk through the sponsorship deck and to show you how you can participate no matter what level you're on. And the QR code that's here is our virtual gift shop. We are marching towards Black History Month and hoping to be able to offer you some very special insights and maybe even visits during Black History Month. I'm cringing as I say that because, you know, your girl been working hard, but we'll see. We're going to see. So I need you all to support. I need y'all to go to this virtual gift shop because it helps to balance things out. And now we're getting to the point where we're paying for security. We got to get ready to staff up. We got volunteers we got to put together. And even when people volunteer, I try to give them something, you know? So, yeah, that's how it is. So thank you, and thank you. Thank you. A couple of you all who are here have sent me gifts. Thank you. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I'm grateful that you all have supported and that you think of me and think to send me a gift. I really appreciate it. There is somebody who keeps sending jewelry to me, and they're sending it to Mosque Mariam. Let's not put the Mosque Mariam staff at work if we don't have to. So don't send me mail to Mosque Mariam. If you join the mailing list, or even if you go to the website sajdahhouse.com, you'll see where you can send me mail. And I'll give you the address now. It's 1245 South Michigan Avenue, Suite 136, Chicago, Illinois, 60605. That is the mailing address for Sajdah House. You can send things to the house. The only problem with that is that we are not staffed up yet. So I have a staff and people who help with those letters and mail and things like that at the Michigan Avenue address. So it's better to send it there. And I'll put it in the chat here a little later. So don't send me mail and don't send gifts to Mosque Mariam. Don't send it to the palace. Send it to the address that I've given to you. I also want to say this. Please don't send me food, and don't send me like skin stuff, like things that got to go on my skin. The reason why I'm saying it is because I may not be able to use your product or service. I'm very highly sensitive when it comes to both food and lotions, soaps, and things like that. And I can't just randomly try out and use whatever. So just keep that in mind. It's no offense if you have that kind of brand and you want me to check it out. I have to know so much, and definitely don't send me food. Okay. Let me also tell you, somebody else said I did make this clear about the Sajdah oud oils. The oud oils are made out of agar wood. And if you know anything about the spiritual qualities of agar wood, I had a video I was going to show you guys today, but let me read to you so that I don't get off on a tangent. What I put together here so that you know the spiritual qualities of agar wood. Agar wood is a very spiritual stone. And I took a lot of time to curate this oil for you all. You can get it at the QR code. The idea is for it to have energetic qualities, healing qualities, certain things that happens with the aroma. Okay, so now, where is my thing? All right. So the sacred fragrance of agar wood and its oud oil is said to have psychoactive properties that aid in progressing towards a sanctifying spiritual journey by instilling deep inner peace, consciousness, emotional constancy, positive energy, increased awareness, and enhanced psychological functioning. How does that happen? Our bodies are so sensitive to smells, to touch. When you smell a fragrance, it automatically, the mere fact that you smell it, my business partner in Maryland taught me this. Let me tell y'all the story on how I got this lesson. When we were building facilities, after we put like the basic infrastructure together, I started to shadow seeing patients, going in surgeries, just so I could see, where some of the design shortcomings were, and to just learn medicine. And one day I went into a room with a patient and there was this really strong aroma. And I was like, oh Lord, oh my God. And I literally had a horrible headache. And I went into the office and my business partner at the time, who's a surgeon, he said, you okay? And I said, I got a bad headache. Something happened with the aroma of that patient. And he said, by the time the aroma goes through your nose and the membranes and circulates through the cell and you actually get a headache like that, that means it's definitely penetrated you. And I said, it doesn't make you sick like that? And he's like, no, I think I'm used to it. He said, but you may be more sensitive. So I started wearing a mask way before people were wearing masks to go in with patients and things like that. Some people were only wearing masks like in procedural situations, but I was wearing a mask just anytime I was interacting with a patient, because what I found was the vibration of the aromas was really impacting me. And it tied into the fact that I had been studying these oud oil fragrances for years. I had gone overseas, and during a meditation practice, they had these ouds that they were sending around and fanning towards you. And the idea was to raise your vibration. Thank you, Brother Robert 11X. The idea was to raise your vibration through the aroma. And I said, you know what? I said, I know that. And when I started studying, I met a person who makes perfumes. And she was saying that most of the perfumes that are out are sexually driven scents that raise your pheromones and make you sexually attractive or more sexy. And that's why people will smell somebody and say, ooh, that smells sexy. But that's what it's designed for. And I said, well, what if we have a perfume or an aroma or an oil? And I said, and I want to make one that raises our vibration, that heightens our meditative qualities, that makes us want to pray and feel godly. And so I just started researching on different fragrances and different types of oud oils and where where the agarwood is harvested that determines the qualities. That flowed me right into the renovation and restoration of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad House, where we have 5 to 6 different types of wood there. And I started studying the different spiritual qualities of wood, which began to explain why we felt differently as we navigated through certain rooms of the house. It's energy you're picking up on, but it's also wood. And I also learned that the wood holds energy for up to 100 years or more. And so I said, oh, I got to make this wood-based scent that will help get people more in tune with their environment. And so that was the goal of the Sajdah oud oils. And so I even found someone who, before we began to blend it, we did a prayer. And then, as you know, as we were bottling it, it was prayed over so that it just produces that type of vibration for you. And so let me read it to you again. It's really a sacred fragrance that ties in with the sacredness of agarwood, and it's oud oil. It's said to have psychoactive properties, and the psychoactive properties really are the vibrational properties that can change your mood. That's why even if I just had some diffusers made, and when you order the oil, you're going to get the crystal bottle, but like the next 10 people will get a diffuser. I only got 10 of them made just to try them out, because I don't like making stuff if y'all not going to like it. But we got 10 for the next 10 people that order the Sajdah oud oil. You could use the diffuser. And that's another cool way to fill your room or your home with the scent. And it diffuses really well. So that's where the psychoactive properties come from. They aid in progressing towards a sanctifying spiritual journey by instilling deep inner peace. So it's one of those kind of oils that the way it adjusts your vibration, it makes you feel very peaceful and very secure. It raises your consciousness, because just by raising your awareness of all of these energies, it's raising your consciousness. It's going to give you some positive energy, increase your awareness, and just overall give you that. What I want for you to feel is that God-like essence. And the beautiful thing about it, and I know men don't like to hear this a lot of times, but it is unisex. And it will change according to the pheromones of your body. But my nephew was like, no, you just need to make one and call it men's. I said, yeah, but they change. You know what I mean? So it's going to smell slightly different on me than it will on you. And it'll even smell different depending on what room you diffuse it in. Because if you diffuse it in a high energy room, it's going to pick up the energy in that room and it's going to smell a certain way. That's the magic of agarwood, because agarwood has the ability to transmute and transform according to the energy and the molecules that it comes in touch with. It's not like a musk, where a musk is just going to lay on top of whatever pheromones and whatever molecules are out there. It's just going to lay on top of it, and it's going to pretty much smell consistent no matter where you diffuse it or who wears it. But like an agarwood is going to change, so it morphs. So even the trees that we harvest the agarwood from have a different scent depending upon where it's harvested, right? Whether it's India or the Middle East or somewhere in the US, all of that makes a difference. And you have people who get really crafty and they blend different agarwoods together and create scents. Those are the really super expensive ones that are like, $1,000 an ounce. And so I just wanted to share that because I was told that I didn't share it enough. So hopefully I clarified those two things with you. But at the end of the day, what I want you to take away from this talk this morning is that it ain't over until I win. And I want you putting that in your subconscious mind. And you know what I just did when we did it? We'll do it again. I want you to envision different things. Let's go through this exercise really quickly. We're not going to be long today. Think about somebody that you know want to stop you from doing what you're doing. And look at them visually in your mind and say to them, it ain't over till I win. So in other words, you can try as hard as you want to stop me. You can hate, you can be jealous, but it ain't over till I win. And because I know my goal is a righteous goal, this is what you should be saying, then I'm going to win because the Father of righteousness, the mothers of righteousness are with me. Huh? It ain't over till I win. Repeat that after me. It ain't over till I win. So see that person in your vision and say, it ain't over till I win. You may have a situation where they just told you that you got a potential illness or that you are diseased in some way. And I want you to look that disease in the face. I want you to look that doctor in the face visually and say, it ain't over till I win. And I want you to put your plan together on how you're going to heal yourself and access health and wealth and the right mindset and the right physical things and the pharmacy in your kitchen. What are you going to do? What is your plan? Because it ain't over until I win. You may have a bill collector that's aggressive, that's trying to collect against you. You know, mortgage company looking in your face like, look, you better pay or I'm going to take your house, or you better pay or I'm going to pick your car up, or you better pay or I'm going to put a brick on your check. That's old school right there. Or I'm going to pay or you better pay or else. I want you looking in your visual orb. I'm going to let y'all use my orb. Look in your visual orb. See that person's face, hear the voice, give them a face and say, it ain't over till I win. And put your plan together. Okay? You may be facing a situation and you're just tired. You're really tired because you've been trying to do the same thing over and over and over again, and you don't see your income really elevating. You don't really see more money coming into your bank account. You see yourself always kind of screeching by. You're feeling uncomfortable. Use the orb. Give that thing a face and say it ain't over till I win. You may have a situation where you really kind of feel defeated. And you're starting to feel jealous of other people. Before you make a wrong move, before you do something negative, before you go into that rugged individual solace space, before you start feeling unsafe because somebody's doing differently than you, I won't even say better, just differently. Make that thing a thing and look at it and say, it ain't over till I win. It ain't over until I win. Period. Point blank. It ain't over until I win. See, winning is a vibe. Just like being fine is a vibe. Just like having money is a vibe. Winning is a vibe. You can either walk around knowing like you know that you a winner. Look, I tell people that my vibe is so much of a winning vibe that if you come and sit in my presence or look in my face, you're going to feel like a winner too. And you're going to become a winner because it starts with the feeling. It's a winner's vibe. I don't care what happens. It doesn't matter to me. You know, some of the biggest actual physical struggles that I've actually had have been in the snow and in the winter. I remember one time I had a job in college. I worked at Burger King for a minute. And it had snowed so much, and my little car, I couldn't get it to go. It was already on the blinks, and I had to walk maybe about 2 miles. But walking there, I was fine. It was cool. I had my Walkman. Y'all remember the Walkman? Had my Walkman. I was listening and just walking. But I knew that I was getting off at 11 o'clock at night. It was dark. I had to walk back home. Wasn't going to be no bus going that way. I sound like one of those old people. I remember when we used to walk miles, but no, this is real talk. And so I was getting a little nervous. And I remember this guy that liked me had a car on campus, and he offered to pick me up. But I was like, man, it's 11 o'clock at night. I can't have him pick me up because he going to think something. So then it snowed. It snowed like you would not believe. And the snow was probably about 8 inches. So now it's 10 something, I'm off work. I got to walk these 2 miles. It was straight down. I can't remember the name of the street, but it was straight down the main street. But I was a little concerned. I had some hecklers from some white boys one time in a pickup truck. Typical, right? But I was like, I'm about to do it. So I'm walking, and as I'm walking, I'm going through these emotions because I'm out here. It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm walking. I know it's dangerous. The white boys just called me the N-word a couple of days ago when I was walking. It's snowing. It's just, I'm going through it, right? Like, what am I doing? I know I'm in college. I know I'm a college student, but why am I working at Burger King, walking down the street in the middle of the night, and my car ain't working or something, whatever it was. I think it was something was wrong with the engine or the spark plug or something. I was telling this story. My brother said, no, it was bad spark plug, something like that. And it just, through that process, as I started asking myself that question, I remembered the shift in my consciousness. And I remember, like, over from this side of my body, something just kept saying, but you a winner. Could have been the programming that I had growing up, but it was like, you a winner. You got this. This ain't nothing. And no matter what happens, even if them truckload of dudes pull up again, oh, you a winner. You got this. You gonna make it. And I just remember changing. And I remember at that point, maybe a couple of years later, Les Brown came out with that saying where he said, it ain't over till I win. And I used to write that on notes on top of everything. My notebooks for class, on sticky notes, and stick them on the mirror. It ain't over till I win. It ain't over till I win. It ain't over till I win. And I would just program that into my brain. And I want to say that to you. Program that into your brain. You're going to have people that's going to have a problem with you because of your age. People that's going to have a problem with you because of your skin, because of how you look. If you're too short, too tall, too fat, too skinny, not fat enough, not skinny enough, not tall enough, whatever. It ain't over till you win. Do not let that person's opinion of you cause you to live in a vibration of defeat. Now, how do you know if you're living in a vibration of defeat? Because we like to use deceptive intelligence and be like, shoot, they ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't helping me. Because if you start making decisions and making moves based on trying to prove something to that person or trying to overcome or show off in front of that person, then you're affected. If you find yourself like, I'm about to show off, I'm about to stunt, and you know that's what you're doing, then you're affected. Go to your private minute, take a minute and calm down. If you decide I'm going to act a certain way, because I know this person got a problem with my age, so I'm just going to start twerking, or I want to dress a certain way, you're affected. And you are now allowing that person to negotiate you off your game. If you say, you know what, I'm just not going to talk to nobody. I got trust issues anyway. I ain't answering the phone. I ain't talking to nobody. You're affected because you're responding. You control your environment. You control your atmosphere. You control the energy around you. You control your mood. You control how you feel. You feel the way you want to feel. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me see the chat. Let me see what y'all got going on. I was going to say something else, but hold on. Let me do this. Sister Betty, I see you, sis. Happy Saturday. She says, Brother Robert 11X is here. Walaikum salam, sir. DJ Uncle Phil says, Suno. I'm not sure what that means. Tell us what that means, DJ Uncle Phil. He says, great topic. Thanks. Brother Lamont gives the greetings. He says, Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Walaikum salam. Good morning to you. That's right, Sister Betty. It ain't over till we win. That's right, Sister Aurelia. It ain't over till we win. That's right, Sister Sandra. It ain't over till I win. Assalamu alaikum and family, she said. Love and blessings. Walaikum salam, says Brother Lamont. That's right. It ain't over till we win. Sister Aletha's here. Walaikum salam, sis. Happy Saturday to you as well. Sister Aurelia said, winning against haters. Got to be of God. Righteous goals will get you there. Amen. Amen. It ain't over till I win. And I got to make sure my goal that I am working, focused on winning, is a righteous goal. It ain't over till I win because I know my goal is a righteous goal. Don't be talking about murdering somebody and doing something crazy and then talking about it ain't over till I win. That ain't what we talking about. Don't be talking about stealing nothing and then be like, it ain't over till I win. That ain't what we talking about. We're talking about creating a righteous goal and focusing on it. It ain't over till I win. That righteous goal can be your business. It could be increased income. It could be health. It could be family. It could be any of those type of things. But don't be doing illegal stuff and going, it ain't over till I win. Don't do that. All right. Brother Robin 11X is reminding you all to subscribe. I appreciate that. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's see. Sajdah Coffee Talk. Sister Betty said, period. Sister Diane Thomas said, good morning, my good people. All right, family. Let me know if you got any other quick questions or comments. I really want to make sure we got that out to you. That message to you today. It ain't over till you win. That just popped in my head this morning. It ain't over till we win. It ain't over until we win. And we're going to say it personally. Look in the mirror. It ain't over till I win. And I'm going to win every single day. Every micro decision that I got to make is going to be a good decision. If I don't know what to do, I got a good guidance system where I can talk directly to the creator of the universe. I can talk directly to the supreme being. I can call on these energies and be like, what's the decision I should make? What should I do? What's my next step? I can meditate to my ancestors and say, all right, what's next in our evolution? What we doing? What can I do? How can I push us forward during my time here? What we doing? I do that all the time. Okay, y'all, what's next? So next week, Thursday, we're going to do a special Thanksgiving show broadcast. And one of those days, I'm going to take you all through my triple darkness meditation. But we're going to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And the other times I just may do a pop-up live. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next week. Okay, family. Make sure it's Black Friday's coming up. Buy Black Muslim, buy Sajdah House, go to the virtual gift shop and get something. Give gifts that matter. Y'all see this cute sweatshirt I got on? Give me a thumbs up if you like this sweatshirt. Thumbs up if you like this sweatshirt and if you want one. It's a hoodie. We got these berets out there. We got, oh, I didn't bring my coin. We got the coins out there. We got the Sajdah oud oils I just talked to you out there. So we got plenty of stuff that you can give away for the holidays. And we like to package it up really nicely so that you have a cute gift for a conscious person and give a gift that matters. So what is your money doing when you give a gift that matters? What does that mean? Let me tell you that real quick. Let's say you click the QR code and you say, I want this sweatshirt from the Crystal Collection. Okay, the Sajdah House Crystal Collection. And I want that. And it is the coin. I don't know if you can see it. It's blinging so much. I don't know if it's reflecting. It's got the messenger's face on it. It's got the stars. It looks just like the coins. It's a really nice white cotton blend material that doesn't shrink. It's beautiful. I've washed this like 3 or 4 times. It's nice and white and crispy. We got some nice He Lives fitted caps that go with this. A couple sisters have ordered the sweatshirt and the fitted cap that says He Lives, or you can order the beret. We got cell phone cases. Just go check it out. Just go check it out. But here's what your money's doing. You're buying something, and you're buying something nice for yourself or for somebody else who you're getting a gift for the holidays. But then your money is recirculating into the community because you're supporting a cause, which is the completion of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad House. So you're supporting a cause. And thank you, brother said that hoodie is so nice. So you're supporting a cause. And then guess what? Then when I get the money, I'm going to try my best to make sure it stays within the community, at least another evolution. So this is how your money consciousness should be going. Spend money with people who you know are also conscious, and then your money will begin to circulate in the community. Yeah, you could go downtown and get a really nice sweatshirt, no doubt. But if you go downtown and get that nice sweatshirt, you've already taken the money out of your community, and you know they're not going to spend it back into the community. But when you go to sajdahhouse.com or use that QR code up there and get a gift, it will recirculate into your community, hopefully another 2 or 3 times. All right, family. Love you all very much. Thank you. And thank you. Appreciate you. So stay tuned for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of next week and some live pop-ups here and there. Please, please, please go to sajdahhouse.com and join the mailing list. We're about to put out the tour schedule for Black History Month, for Savior's Day, and especially if you're a coin holder, you need to get on that schedule. You don't have to pay anything to get in, but you still got to be on the schedule. You won't be able to it's not that kind of space where you're going to be able to just walk up and walk in. These are scheduled and guided tours. So you need to be on the mailing list. So as soon as we make that announcement, I'm going to send an email to the coin holders. I'm going to send an email to everybody that's on the mailing list. I'm going to do my best to make sure you got first access, but we got a lot of people that want to come and vibrate with us. A lot of people from other countries, people traveling in, people from all over. All right. So y'all got to be on it. So get on the mailing list. And when we release the schedule, you'll get those alerts. Okay. All right, family. Love you all very much. I will see you all, inshallah, in the next day or so. Go follow us on Instagram, Sajdah Wendy Muhammad. That's Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn. And then Sajdah House on Instagram, at Sajdah House. That's for the museum. All right. Sending love, vibrations, good energy, good spirit, nothing but the best to you today. Because it ain't over till what? I win. Peace and blessings, family. I'll see you all.
Number one, we want freedom. We want a full and complete freedom. Number two, we want justice, equal justice under the law of justice. We want justice applied equally to all, regardless of creed or class or color. Third, we want equality of opportunity. We want equal membership in a good society, a society of righteousness, a society of civilized people who believes in peace, who believes and practices peace and cleanliness.